This is Don Staniford, the kayak vigilante, maybe a legal vigilante as well. Come into my law office. I'll just update you on the situation. This is my law office, the salmon cave. Lots of stuff going on. So we'll just brief you on some of the things that are happening. The main thing is we've now got lists of dates in November and December for a proof before answer in Dunoon Sheriff Court. So that's a trial with witnesses, with affidavits, witness statements. So it's going to be the 11th of November, the 9th and the 14th of December. That's against Bakkafrost, this Faroese Norwegian-owned giant, who together with Maui and Scottish Sea Farms have slapped me. Maui was successful in fencing off 47 salmon farms. I'm banned from filming inside Maui salmon farms, but not ones in Westeros. They're stepping up that legal action. I'm banned from maybe 40 Scottish Sea Farms sites, and there's a temporary undertaking that I'm banned from Bakkafrost, which is why I've been filming at Loch Duat, for example. So if we just go through this interlocutor, this is a public document. So it talks about lodging a witness list in 14 days from today. That's the 7th of July. So maybe by the 21st of July, we've got to lodge witnesses. And they talk about two witnesses that Bakkafrost are calling. One's Donald Sinclair. That's interesting because Donny Sinclair, whose affiliation is the Scottish Salmon Company, who I've heard pretty bad things about from some Bakkafrost whistleblowers who may be called to give evidence, or their evidence may be published. He's friended me, tried to friend me on Facebook about a week ago. And then the other guy that they talk about is Paul Glatzel. Now, if you Google Paul Glatzel, you'll hit a Swindon Town footballer, but I'm pretty sure Bakkafrost isn't going to hear the testimony of a footballer. But there is a Paul Glatzel who is one of the most experienced Royal Yacht Association powerboat and personal watercraft trainers. So he's obviously an expert in powerboats and Zodiacs. So you can look at an interview with Paul Glatzel on powerboat.org, and on LinkedIn. He's I'm blocked from him, but he's a marine and powerboat expert witness. So that's where they're going with this. And then on the Maui lawsuit, they're still pushing. I learnt a new legal term, or a chess term, yesterday, Zugzwang, which is German, where a player must make a legal move, but any move they choose makes their position worse. Now, this is interesting. One of my lawyers referred me to that term yesterday. Where there's a hit, there's a writ, but Maui, Bakkafrost, Norskott Havbrook, that's Scottish Sea Farms, they're in this Zugzwang situation where every time they move, and they're being forced to move by their shareholders or other situations legally, it makes their position worse. They're digging a big hole for themselves. Filming inside salmon farms is like shooting rotten fish in a rotten barrel. You can see leaked video footage, photographs. This is from Maui, thanks to the whistleblower that gave me this information. You can see horrific video footage. We've published some of this at salmonmediahub.org. However you slice it, Maui salmon, Bakkafrost salmon, Scottish Sea Farm salmon is a welfare nightmare. It's an environmental pariah. Jamie Moyes of abolished salmon farming, filmed inside Ardesi salmon farm in Westeros in April this year, uncovered horrific abuse. I filmed just last month in June 2026 inside Westeros. That prompted a complaint, welfare complaint, to the Scottish government. This is super-sized, super-liced salmon farming. And then just today, I've released information on Loch Duet. Video footage will be being published next week on this welfare nightmare of Loch Duet salmon. But wherever you look, wherever you film, it's an absolute nightmare. We should join the global boycott against Scottish salmon, against farm salmon. So this is an update today, the 10th of July. This is my law office, Don Staniford, the Kite Vigilante. Find out more, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, sometimes Twitter. And this is a battle, this is a fight against the almafia, who have a sell monopoly on Scottish salmon.